Happy Thursday!
Hello, everybody.
How is everybody doing? Let's give people a few minutes to get in here and the comments to show up there and make sure that we are actually showing up live.
Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Look at this one. Must be Thursday. She's on the bench.
YouTube on my iPad says we're live. Give people,
Look at her face.
Where do I turn off the volume on this thing? How do you turn off the volume on this?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yvonne
is here from Daytona Beach.
Happy fellow Floridian. How are you doing tonight? Is it as hot in Daytona Beach as it is here?
I gotta move over. We're not centered.
Brutal.
There we go.
Florida.
Everything just populated.
Hi, Heather.
Casey Smith Smurf is on.
Yeah, there's Charity.
Rachel King is on. Candace from Arizona.
She's like a shark, right? She's just like dun dun.
Oh my gosh, this stuff is disgusting.
Dun 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 dun. What are you drinking that's disgusting?
Black coffee.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's got a few drops of monk fruit sweetener in it. Heather says I can see you and I can hear you.
Thank you.
Keith's giving us a thumbs up. Chris is here. He said, yes, indeed. Forgot to turn on my app until just now.
Hello.
D-Daz is here. Lisa's here. Paul is here. He said, live
you
good
guys
audio.
Are
Christy
awesome.
Roberts.
So
you guys
glad
are
to
all
see
awesome.
you.
Steph said, evening, Joe and Rachel. Blessed Good Friday a day early.
Yes. And to you guys as well. I hope you guys are getting all ready for Easter. It's so weird, right?
Yeah.
Easter. I'm used to right now shopping for a fancy dress and hat even, maybe. Like something floral.
Chris said he gave us a thumbs up. If you can, please do us a favor. Hit the like button. If you're watching on a mobile device, just exit out of the chat and go and hit the like button and then join right back in. It really does help build our channel.
Liked and shared. Thanks, Julia.
Kathleen is here, said hello. Chris said cat.
Shanta.
Deborah's here, said all good here at the Jersey Shore. Adele is here from Clearwater. Wow. I'm trying to get caught up so we don't get behind. Just saying hello to everything. He said his internet died watching on my work tablet.
I'm so sorry. They were having a pizza night.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Some gorgeous pictures of their food.
Angie said it's snowing in upstate Pennsylvania.
Hey, Gigi girl.
And let's see. Heather said it was 80 degrees Tuesday, and today we had snow flurries about 5 minutes.
I thought that Florida had weird weather, right? How do you have snow and 80 degrees in the same week?
Yep. Gail said, hi, Rachel, Joe, and Charity. It is so funny that Charity decides to come in here.
She's the third crazy keto.
And now she's going to jump up here. And Tabitha now hears you, so she's trying to jump over the fence.
Tabitha was playing with Anthony and Sarah in the pool. But she doesn't want to, we've talked about, she doesn't want to go in the pool, but she'll play catch around the pool.
Right.
Kind of weird.
Becky is making dinner and keto fried rice.
Ooh, yum. That sounds really good.
Is it Lianka? How do you pronounce it? Let us know if we're pronouncing it right. It says, hello all from Edgewater, Florida. Patty is here.
Hello.
Chastity.
Ooh, Chastity.
Port Arthur, Texas.
I love that name.
I like that really name. Shelly is here from New Jersey.
Hello.
Casey said Joe is way behind and we're doing our introduction.
I love it. I love seeing you guys. I miss talking to everybody. Are you like missing people, guys?
Yeah. I'm definitely missing people. Mike is here from Las Vegas.
Hello.
Palmy is here from Atlanta.
What's going on in Las Vegas? Do they still have the casinos open? Can you still go to a casino in Vegas?
I don't know.
Is that still a thing?
Paul said 97 yesterday, it's 74 today.
That is hot, y'all. That is hot.
Yeah. Okay, we're caught up. Annie Val said, great update. Mom is back home, COVID-19 negative. Thank God. Thanks, everyone, for all your prayers and your good wishes. Love to my 2KK family. Thanks.
That is great news, Auntie Val.
That is awesome. So, how is everybody doing? We are fasting for some stupid reason.
It's not a stupid reason.
Well,
we're fasting for Easter, yo.
We're fasting for Easter, but this has to be... So we started last night, and it's funny because we started like at midnight. Rachel fell asleep, woke up at like 10 to 12, and she was like...
I was promised ice cream.
I was promised Keto Chow ice cream.
I'm not stopping.
And she's like, what time is it? And I'm like, it's about midnight. and she grabs her phone. She's like, I have 10 minutes to get my ice cream in.
It was an ice cream alarm clock that went off and was like, Rachel's supposed to get ice cream before she starts fasting. So give it to her.
So yeah, we decided to join Chris and Miriam, who are doing a 72-hour fast. So we're joining with them, and this has got to be, I mean, we're not even 24 hours in. This has got to be the hardest fast that I have ever done because...
all the snacks.
Snacks, well, I'm home. I've got nothing to do. I mean, I'm working my butt off. I didn't sleep all night because I'm working on Easter. I slept for 1 hour. And
can you tell he's a little grumpy today?
I want to just eat and eat and eat and eat, and I can't. So that means I really need this fast.
Yeah.
But this one is difficult. Then to top it off, look at all this stuff that comes in the mail today. So we've got, first of all, where is it? A 1-month supply of the brand new Keto Brick flavor.
Can't taste it yet.
Can't taste it. The toasted almond coconut flavor. So I've got a month of these. Can't have one.
Came today.
Came today.
Also came today was
a whole bunch of Keto Chow. We refilled our stock of Keto Chow. Some of my favorite flavors, the chocolate, the banana, strawberry. And then...
look at these.
Chris and Miriam.
How cute are these?
So awesome.
These are the samplers.
Send us some of these. Sample packs of the chocolate peanut butter. I like these new packages.
Yeah, these are nice.
I like these better than the other ones.
Well, I really like this too because I have a better chance of getting it right into the blender bottle. Instead of, if it's too wide, I have a hard time getting stuff
I love
in.
this. They sent us a little note. Thank you for being a bright spot to so many people in this scary time. Thanks to Keto Chow team. And everybody has a stamp. I love that. And, yeah, really cool.
Just amazing.
Packed by H. Bear. Awesome. So, here's the thing. They gave us a bunch of these.
We gotta share.
And I have big bags of chocolate peanut butter. I really am not going to use these. So, we're not doing it today.
Okay.
We're going to give away 5 of these. 5 winners.
High five.
High five. On the Keto on Couch. On the couch.
Keto on Couch.
Keto on the Couch.
He's out of words.
The next Keto on the Couch, we're going to give away 5 of these.
Yep.
So make sure you watch Keto on the Couch. Which leads me to, here's the worst thing that shows up today. Again, can't eat anything.
Can't eat anything.
I told Rachel, like, you know, if
it's
I eat now, we said 72 hours. I don't eat in the morning. And so I can eat now at like 10, 11 o'clock, and 72 hours will be on Sunday at the time that I would normally eat. And she's like, no. It's going to be more than 72 hours.
So we started right at midnight.
Jesus is risen on Sunday, so like you can eat as soon as it turns 12:01 on Sunday.
Here you go.
But that's not what I'm going to do.
That's fair, right?
So I get this whole box
Porking Good pork
of
rinds.
Porking Good. Nacho cheddar.
Every
pizza.
delivery in the world came today.
Salted butter.
Here's the thing, though. If they came yesterday, judging at how we've been consuming snacks, they'd all be gone. You wouldn't have any.
It stinks. I want to eat. I want to eat.
That means we need this.
Yeah.
Got to put God first.
Okay, back to Keto on the Couch. What did everybody think about us doing Keto on the Couch live this past week?
Yeah.
So we're not making it permanent live, but I was thinking about doing it again this week.
Go for it.
Just because it's Easter, I don't want to have to film Keto on the Couch on Easter Day, on Easter Sunday. So I'm curious what everybody thought about, like, us doing it live. Everybody's home anyway.
We're stuck at home.
Or most of us are home anyway.
Yeah.
So let us know what you guys think about that.
Let's see what everybody's saying.
So, what are you doing with that over there? When are we giving that away?
This is a reminder, you guys, if you're home.
Oh, I cannot drink black coffee.
And I'll drink yours.
I did put some monk fruit in there. I'm having this. We're not doing water only fast.
No, I have to have coffee.
We're doing coffee and I'm doing Zevia.
So, if you guys would like to decorate some eggs, take a picture of the eggs that you're decorating, and you can enter as many times as possible. Let's say
on our Facebook family group.
You put one up for an entry, and then you decorate another one, and you're like, oh my gosh, this one looks so much cuter than the last one that I put up. Put it up too.
Yeah.
Your kids can enter it, and we're going to be giving away, it closes on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Saturday at 10 a.m. The family will vote on it, and we are going to give away a chaffle maker. And it's a cute little spring It's like a flower in the middle.
Also, if you have not yet entered, hey Anthony, can you take away the dog toy, please?
Yes. Thank you.
If you have not yet entered, tomorrow is going to be the last day that you have to enter into the Keto Crate giveaway.
Yes.
So if you're interested in winning a Keto Crate, make sure you go enter in for that. We're doing that Saturday morning.
Oop, I just lost my shoe. I lost it.
Okay, so Mike said no casinos, no essential businesses are all shut down. The governor ordered the entire strip shut down when the lights went off. 200,000 people lost their jobs overnight.
Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, our church actually gave Anthony, because Anthony is an essential volunteer. He goes to the church every week to film with nobody else around for our elementary class. And so they gave him a paper to carry in the car that if he were to get pulled over, like, where are you going? He can say, I'm going to church, which is considered an essential business to film stuff. So they are closing things down.
It's a weird time right now.
Yeah, Coral Springs just put a thing up that businesses have the right to refuse you entering if you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah, so we're wearing masks now.
Yep. Kavita said, I only miss people a little bit. I live by myself, and I've been isolating for a month now.
My mom is really having a tough time.
Yeah.
She's really missing people, and it's been a month.
Adele made keto taco soup for dinner.
Yum.
Crushed some Quest tortilla chips in it. So good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Lori said, I've been missing people, and I caught myself smiling at some Walmart workers through my mask.
Oh, how sweet. Whenever I drop off the post office stuff, I'm always like, hey, good morning. Like, how are you? I probably greet them a little too hard as far as, like, yelling my volume.
GG Girl said, I've enjoyed all the vlogs you guys are doing because of the pandemic.
Thank you.
We have another one from Tuesday that's going to go up tomorrow. I just did not get to edit it. It was supposed to go up today. I couldn't edit it because I was working. I got, again, mind-focused on editing preschool for Sunday, or it's got to go up Saturday morning, and didn't get to the vlog. So hopefully I'll get to that tonight.
And if you know any kiddos that would like an Easter message, we have a preschool one and an elementary one. Check out coastalkids.online. It's going up, Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
Eastern time.
Yeah, just fun.
And preschool, Rachel and I teach. We had a lot of fun with it.
We did.
You get to see me acting like a 3-year-old. Totally out of my... Anthony, I was listening to it in the car today.
It'll make your Easter.
Anthony was just cracking up. He was like, that is so not your nature to be talking that way.
Talking to 3-year-olds.
Chris said, I am fasting and praying for a very good reason, that the present pandemic may be controlled, caregivers protected, and the economy strengthened, and life normalized. Amen.
Absolutely. When he said that we're fasting for a dumb reason, that was the hanger talking.
That's just the hangry talking.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was fasting for a dumb reason. I said it was dumb for me to be fasting when I'm home. But
I think he said dumb reason, but we know what he meant.
Kathleen said, good evening, all. Be safe, stay home. Starting my 72-hour fast with Chris and Miriam as soon as I eat my ribeye.
That is a really good decision. Eat the ribeye first.
Hey, Keto Mom said, I love y'all. I love the Bears, but there's no way that I could do this fast.
That's okay. Nobody's got to do fasting.
Mike said, my new keto bricks are on the way. I ordered 2 weeks worth.
Are you excited about this flavor?
I am very excited about the flavor.
I'm a coconut fan.
Because I liked the old
toasted
coconut. I like the old coconut. This is toasted coconut, and from what I understand, it's got the texture of the peanut butter.
The peanut butter rocks.
So what I didn't like about the original coconut is I like the flavor, but I don't want all the chips of coconut that you would get in it, which you enjoyed. I would prefer not to have.
I liked it because you could chew on it, but I really like the peanut butter consistency.
Christy said, how many cupboards do you have just for mugs? I love the mugs. We have one cupboard which overflows. We've pretty much thrown out all glasses. That's where we only use mugs.
And then our blender bottles.
And then we have blender bottles, and we use pretty much our stainless steel blender bottles. We use the other ones. The plastic ones are for keto chow. The stainless steel are for everything else.
Now?
And I go through the mugs constantly and throw them out. Whenever Rachel's not looking, I throw them out. And if they're less than about 18 ounces,
gotta be big.
I throw them out.
To make the cut.
Yeah.
But now I'm totally spoiled with the blender bottles because I want everything super cold. And I like it super cold.
Sherry got her keto bricks today.
Awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys think.
Patty said, sounds like something Goofy would sing. Eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Yeah.
Eat and eat and eat and eat.
Gigi Girl said, you guys are so busy. How do you have time for work?
Just keep going. Just make it happen.
Shelly said the new keto brick is her favorite one.
Oh, awesome. Oh, my mom's on. Hi, Mom.
She said, Mom said the kids' Easter program for Coastal that you guys did and will release on Saturday morning is amazing.
Awesome. Vivajay, what's up, family? Vivajay, I have to tell you, he's saying Easter Parade today. He actually dropped it in the Facebook family group. It is awesome. And I don't know if you read my comment or not, but Easter Parade with Judy, oh my gosh, Fred Astaire and Judy Garland. Yes, I totally blanked out. I wanted to say Judy Holliday. But Judy Garland, that is my favorite Easter movie. We're going to be watching that movie this weekend, P.S.
I love that movie.
Just so you know.
Heather said, you can always send stuff to Phil and me. We will try all the things.
Awesome.
What's really calling my name is that box of Pop-Tarts sitting on my counter.
The legendary foods.
Oh my gosh.
Pastries.
They're so good.
They're crazy good.
You missed it in the live stream the other night with Chris and Miriam. Miriam was talking about how when she found them, how many boxes she ate. I won't even tell you because it was pretty bad.
I'm telling you, they were really, really good. I actually sent one ahead to my mom for...
no more.
For Elijah and Jonathan.
I'm claiming them all.
Because I think they're going to love them.
You said on video, I have video proof that you say no child is getting any more of these.
Yeah, but our nephews.
Okay.
Way cooler than our regular kids.
I'm going to eat them all. Sunday, we're eating on Sunday. That's the worst part about this whole fast is that Monday, we're not eating again.
Well, we're doing something awesome. It's going to be a keto chow for 5 days. I'm super excited about that because I could eat keto chow ice cream every single meal.
I'm not doing keto chow ice cream. I'm just doing shakes.
Go for it, dude. You do you, boo.
My problem with the keto chow ice cream is I'm finding that if I do more than an ounce of heavy cream, it affects me.
Well, I will just freeze it.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it in heavy cream. That's a Joe thing.
Yep. Slapstick said, I struggle with any fast, but having autoimmune issue and this disease going around, I'm not about to fast anytime soon.
I totally get that. Yeah. That's a good thing. That's a good preventative.
Carla said, I'm going to miss Easter dinner with my daughter.
That is really sad. If you're used to having, how many of you guys usually do a big family dinner for Easter? Honestly, our family dinner growing up was that and Mother's Day was the one time a year when we didn't have the family meet at grandma's house. We would go out.
Yeah.
That was the 2 times a year we would usually go to a cafeteria and then you'd see everyone else from church there. And we would eat a big family dinner, but that way. We didn't usually make a ham and have a big Sunday dinner at home.
Right. Liz said, I've never had any keto chow.
Liz, you got to try it. So maybe you'll win a
chocolate
package.
Peanut butter, yep. Steph said, I've been crocheting like a nut. Will be the first project I actually ever finish.
That's exciting. I can't wait to see it.
Stephanie said the toasted coconut brick is by far the best one.
Okay.
Chris said, Joe, you were supposed to get a bunch of peanut flour. Did that not come? I have not unpacked the entire box yet.
Oh, wow.
So there is a whole box of keto chow
That is exciting.
sitting down there. I'm hoping so because there's some stuff I want to do with that.
Yeah.
Kavita said, I haven't tried chocolate peanut butter keto chow yet. It is really, really good. It is very fatty. I think it makes the best ice cream because it makes it really thick because of the extra fat in it.
Also chocolate. Just regular chocolate from them is stinking awesome.
April said, fasting tomorrow for the virus to go away and the safety to health and love to everyone. Easter is a blessing to all of us.
It really is. It really, really is.
Sherry said salted butter is the best.
Kind of puts everything in perspective when you think about the Easter story and you're like, boy, I'm really bummed out about what's going on right now. And it's the meaning of Easter kind of reins me in.
Christopher said he got a big Hecka bar order today. I saw that on Facebook. He's like, I've been looking forward to them all week.
Oh, Vivajay says Porkio. Also, Vivajay and everybody else celebrating Happy Passover. Mm-hmm. Passover is happening right now. That's exciting.
I saw Kim Howerton posted or reposted from somebody else a keto-friendly matzah recipe.
Oh my gosh.
Where was that 3 days ago?
Seriously, matzah soup is my fave, okay?
Lori said, I love the Keto on the Couch live.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that again.
Then we can hang out together.
Miriam said, we are all doing pretty good. How are you guys? Palmy said, my first time here for a live, and I'm very happy to have found you guys.
We're so glad you're here, Palmy.
Welcome to the family. Chris said, Keto on the Couch live, one more chance to make Joe go behind on comments.
It's the bestest.
Carrie said, where do you order the pork rinds from? I need some. Directly from Porking Good. Now, we don't have, like, we're not an affiliate of them or anything like that, but they said they were going to give me a coupon code to share with people.
Okay.
So as soon as I find out, I don't know if it's active yet. We'll find out, but if there is, it'll be down. It's going to be 2krazyketos. So you can try that, but again, we're not an affiliate of them. We don't make any money off of them, but I did ask her for one for you guys to have.
But they have really good flavors.
And there's nothing bad in them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kavita said it's been an interesting month, hasn't it? Yes. Miriam liked the Keto on the Couch Live.
Awesome.
Casey said, I thought we were starting tonight. Guess I will join you for a 53-hour fast at this point.
Yeah.
We started early. I know Chris and them were starting this evening to end Sunday evening with dinner. Yeah. We just started.
We'll be with them on Sunday. Sometime Sunday we'll end our fast.
Yeah, we're going to end up going longer than 72 hours.
But it was just a little
bit. If I make it.
It was just a little bit easier for us to start last night.
Slabison said, Keto on Tuesday Couch Live while working from home is better than when at work.
Awesome.
Sherry said, I have to work on Monday or I'd watch.
Oh, Mike says, I think Joe is getting behind her and behind her.
Hey, I don't think so.
Mike, I'm so glad to see you.
Kavita said, I'm doing okay, much better than last week. Casey said, yeah, definitely prefer live whenever possible. It's nice to spend some time with the community during these trying times. That's kind of why I'm thinking, like, doing the live. We wanted to pop in a couple times this week, but it's been a hectic week. Next week will calm down a little bit.
Any interaction with people is fun. I actually put a bunch of posters like, hi neighbors, like outside of our house and posted them. And I just like creepily standing at the door and window and just seeing like people stop, ride their bikes by, stop and get a greeting. Like maybe we can't like face-to-face talk with people, but it's just nice to have some kind of communication going on, right?
Yeah. Adele said, I'm still work in the financial industry, but no one else is in the branch, so I can listen even when working.
That's kind of awesome. Tony, hi!
Miriam said, our kids started decorating an egg bear family for your contest.
Yay!
Mike said the governor also banned all church meetings over 10 people, I think.
Yeah, same here. That's why we videotape all of ours.
Well, in Florida, churches are exempt, but none of the churches are meeting. So, everything is pretty much on live here, online and everything else. But we do have to get together to actually film the stuff. We're just doing that with as few people as possible.
Yeah, you just need a camera guy and, whoever's in the video.
Yep. Right Family said unemployment system is crashing.
Yeah.
Heather said all of our churches are closed. Sherry said the jail gave us paper for work too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Slapstick wants to know if they are 3D printing those decorated eggs.
How fun is that? That would be kind of cool, right?
Shanta said everyone needs to wear a mask. They should have informed that long time ago. Miami is actually fining you if you don't wear a mask.
Yeah, I even brought some goggles home.
So
we could wear it, because it seems like you need to cover both, right?
The problem is that I see people go out and then they take the mask off to talk. I'm like, that completely defeats the purpose.
Keep the mask on.
Chris said, I spent hours applying to get what amounts to a grant so that my business can pay for our employees' pre-COVID payroll for 2 months. Fun stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I did see that you can do that. Heather said, I had no shingles a couple of years ago. Awful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, shingles are bad news.
Yep. Maureen said, link for pork rinds. Just Google Porking Good. I don't remember the link or anything. Like I said, we don't have an affiliate link.
It's kind of funny. Porking Good is like F-bomb. It makes me giggle every single time I say that name.
Did they send
These are Porking Good. Not to be confused with Hungry Heath's Porky Pig Pants.
What I'm really excited to try is this.
The Porking Good
breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Well, pork rind crumbs.
That's what I'm really excited to use. Lisa said, Joe, I made your keto lasagna. It is delicious. Even non-keto family loved it.
I feel like it's a huge win.
It is a huge win. Again, not my recipe. I mean, I changed things for the way I want it. I don't know. Nobody ever got complete credit, but I think the first person to actually come up with it was Maria Emmerich.
Okay.
But if you look around, I never see anybody getting credit, but the first person I ever saw talking about it was Maria Emmerich. So, and I think there's just been variations off of it.
For doing our variation.
Yeah. Angie said, you are all both a ray of sunshine.
Thanks, Angie.
Adele said, Starbucks in Clearwater area have closed.
There's a lot of the Starbucks have closed down. I still seen Dunkin' Donuts were open when I went to drop off the post stuff this morning at the crack of dawn. But yeah, and there was a long line.
Dia said, where are people finding masks? Can't find any.
We're just making our own.
Yeah, people are making their own just out of like a tight knit cotton. You can like triple fold it, put a coffee filter in it, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Tony said, I have to wait an extra year to see you guys again at KetoCon.
Makes me so sad to think about that.
Yeah, kind of bummed that there's no KetoCon this year. Brianna said, you haven't had fun until you've gone online to fill out a bunch of government forms.
Okay, so the last time we did that was for financial aid for Caleb, and yes, that was super fun. College stuff online is super fun. I'm like, can I just have a piece of paper and a pencil and fill this application out? Like, no, you have to do it online because it's going to be super annoying.
And then the worst part is they didn't know what they were doing there, and you kept having to go down and fight with them all day. And
the college that he is going to, every time you make any addendum to anything, any online form, you have to wait 24 hours for it to take effect. Even if you're like, hey, I just added a period after his middle name.
Candy said, I like the new bricks, but I'm disappointed the carbs are higher.
Oh,
I don't even know what the carbs are on it. I mean, when I compare it to anything else, what are the carbs on it? 14 total carbs in the whole brick. 7 dietary fiber. So it's 7 net carbs for the whole thing, 14 total carbs. I don't know. I'm good with that.
7 net carbs for 1,000 calories.
1,000 calories.
So
compare that to, like, again, love the keto bars. And pretty much all keto bars, no matter what company, are between 3 and 5 net carbs and between like 12 and 20 total carbs, but for 250 calories. So I'll take 14 total for 1,000 calories.
I just like having some shelf-stable options.
Yeah, I do think. I think that the lowest one
that's happening to my tongue.
Was the regular coconut one, if I remember right.
Had a little bit more.
No, that's the lowest one.
Oh, the one I liked?
Either that one or the cinnamon. The original cinnamon was the lowest in the carbs, if I remember right.
I saw Charity over here.
Keto Mom is trying to convince Steven to get a 3D printer. No nerd moment. I actually would love one. But my next purchase is definitely going to be a drone. That's what I want. I want a drone.
So it can go right up into a tree.
Especially because I keep seeing everybody. There's no planes right now. Our friend that lives around the corner got his drone up to like 600 feet because there's no planes.
Seriously, I saw one like when we were in the pool the other day, and I felt like we were on Fantasy Island. I was like, the plane. The plane. Do you see the plane? I really want a drone. But we did get one of our new purchases today. We got the chili blanket. So we got 2 things. We ordered a chili blanket and then the Uller bed or the chili bed. The bed goes as the mattress topper. The blanket is a weighted blanket, but also has a cooling/heating system in it. I'm really excited for you to sleep under that and for us to check your Oura Ring and to see what is the difference because this man needs some sleep.
The bed will make, I think, the real difference, but it'll be interesting with if I have both. If I have the weighted blanket and the coolness underneath. But yeah, looking at, like, when you look at my Oura Ring, it's like really bad. It's pretty much like, you need to go to sleep. Go to sleep.
What if you turn into
I'm very restless.
Rip Van Winkle and you wake up and you have like a really long beard? Like Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, I did want to say, though, for anybody if you know anybody who is a healthcare worker,
yes,
a policeman, a fireman, anything like that, Chili Bed is giving away free units.
For each, like every time someone purchases one, they send out a free one.
Yes, every time someone buys one on their website, they will send one to someone. So if you know anybody who is a doctor, a nurse, anything like that, a fireman, the police department, working in the front lines. There's a link down below on our page. I put it down there. All they have to do is go and put their name, their email address, and upload a copy of whatever it is that shows that they are a first responder,
right?
Or like a doctor or something like that. And then they go on a list, and as people buy, they're sending out $1 million in free chili beds for the entire month of April. So if you know anybody, have them go sign up because they could probably get a free chili bed. And it's just starting, so the list is kind of short right now.
Still new, yeah.
Brianna said, if you have sewing skills, look up Olsen mask pattern. My daughter has been making them, and they fit very well.
How awesome is that?
Gavita said, I found mine in an old earthquake survival kit. My mom's friend found some in a toolbox, and I think most people are just randomly finding them at this point. You can't find them anywhere.
Wow.
Danny said, nice to see something peaceful to watch from two amazing people.
Oh, Danny, you're awesome.
Brianna bought some Pop-Tarts today. So excited.
They're so good. Like, no kidding. I was like talking to a couple other friends of mine who have been saying that they wanted to, work out the sugar from their like kids, diet, just for no other reason. Just they don't need so much sugar, and now it feels like they really want to get rid of sugar because you're at home with them all day long, right? So they're like, you're not getting any sugar, no.
Rhonda said, how do you think actors are going to approach romantic movie roles going forward? I think there's going to be a lot of changes in everything. I think there are going to be
so many changes. I don't think it's going to upset anybody if we're more conscious about, cleaning stuff. Cleaning the shopping carts and cleaning the belt after every single time we do something in the grocery store. And it was a governor of some state that was saying, like, we never need to shake hands again.
Right.
That doesn't need to be a greeting.
That's right. Chris said, Joe keeps talking about how it's a bad time to be fasting. Everything you say keeps indicating that this is the perfect time to be fasting.
It is. Don't listen to him.
Oh,
This is the hanger talking.
I absolutely agree. I'm just miserable but that means that I absolutely need a fast right now. I just need to I don't fast because I'm trying to lose weight. I fast to refocus, or we're fasting for God. And I need to refocus myself right now. But
here's the thing. We first got to get our attitude under control and then, get into the, by
tomorrow morning, I'll be awesome.
He'll be better. Or Saturday, you'll be really awesome.
I'll be really good. And then Sunday, I want to feast, but not too much, because Monday we're doing, for all of next week, we're going to do keto chow and yogurt only.
Now, are you going to incorporate some savory keto chows, or
probably?
Or you're going to do all sweet?
No, I'm just doing keto chow.
Okay.
So I'll probably have some soups. I like the soup ones.
Me too.
Sarah said, here in California, I've been wearing masks for weeks. Land of fruits and nuts. I think not.
Aww.
And Gigi Girl said, the Pop-Tarts cost too much to give to kids. I'm hiding those Pop-Tarts. They are expensive, but
Don't share.
But even for that, it's, if I had kids that I was going to give them to, I know that I'm not going to let them eat an entire box. When we used to go and buy Pop-Tarts for 50 cents for a box, or $1 a box, it was like, have as many as you want. Like, we used to, when we were big couponers, we used to get the noodles. What were those noodles?
Ramen noodles.
The ramen noodles in the package, the yakisobas or whatever. And it would be buy one, get one free in the store, and then we'd have a coupon for buy one, get one free. So we would just tell the kids, eat as many as you want. And they'd eat like 10 a day.
How much garbage was our family eating?
Oh, I know.
Like,
just
it is
absolutely insane.
It's seriously a miracle that, we didn't wind up, in the hospital after years of eating like that.
Yeah, so for me, the cost actually prevents me from eating too many. And I think would prevent me from giving my kids too many at once.
And I think that after we've done so poorly as parents to begin with, I think that's why we're so passionate about making sure that other people don't make the same mistake we did.
But then you look back at we say, how much is a Dunkin' Donut now? They're almost $2 for a donut, and they've gotten smaller. So it's what are you going to compare it to? Kim said, love you too. So glad I found you. Been on keto for 2 weeks and I've lost 6 pounds so far. Any suggestions for keto and gastric bypass? I would say Dr. Barry has put up several videos on gastric bypass and keto. If you go over to his YouTube channel, or you can just search Dr. Barry and gastric bypass, and he talks about some of the things you can do. A keto mom said, off to the movies at Warren Manor. Love you all. Talk to you tomorrow, family. Have a wonderful Friday. We have a reason to rejoice.
Yes. So something that my brother had posted earlier was, if you have some young kids, like elementary age kids, and you're trying to do movie nights, what were your favorite 80s, 90s movies that you would want to introduce to 11-year-old, 6-year-old, somewhere in that range? What do you guys think?
Brianna said, we have 11 employees. Only one is laid off so far. But it won't be long before our work is gone. We are allowed to stay open, but our work is slowly dwindling away.
Wow.
What is it? Joelle said, Joe, I love and appreciate your yogurt recipe. Do you have one for sour cream by chance? I do not.
We've actually used the yogurt
as a sour cream. I use it for sour cream. You can just maybe not let it drain quite as much, but I use it for everything. I use it for a cream cheese. You can use it for yogurt, or you can use it for sour cream. Right Family said, I'm going to miss church.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to miss church this weekend.
Yeah.
Jetta got a large order of keto chow today.
Awesome.
Tony said, we did a virtual birthday party for my stepson's 9th birthday on the SteamYard panel chat. We are on quarantine. Yeah,
there was another friend of ours that did a Zoom meeting for her 18-year-old daughter. She turned 18 today, and, you know, they decorated the house and had, like, a really cute background, and she was able to meet with all of her friends that way. It's kind of challenging.
Brianna said, I'm so weirded out by not having a big family dinner. I have a whole family over for Sunday and holiday dinners at least once a month. Yeah.
At least we can call people, you know, send them a note, you know, even though we can't be together, we still need to reach out to those family members. And we've been trying to contact some family members that we haven't talked to in a while, like cousins and aunts and uncles. It's just they're on our hearts right now, right? Yeah.
Kathleen said, for me, Snickerdoodle makes the best keto chow ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had Snickerdoodle keto chow ice cream.
Me.
Have you?
It's awesome.
I always use I like to use the chocolate peanut butter because it makes it really thick. I'm going to have to do that.
Snickerdoodle.
Sherry said, I haven't fasted because I have gotten very thin and I'm trying to not lose any more weight, but I think one day should be okay if I were to be fasting tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah, it won't hurt you. The biggest thing with fasting, especially like people who do alternate day fasting, is you should be fasting and then feasting. So on your day you're eating, you're not counting calories. You're eating.
To eat till you're full.
You know, now you're eating good food, but you're not like, hey, I only eat 1,200 calories a day, so that's what I'm eating, 1,200, although 1,200 is too low for anybody anyway. But you get my point. You shouldn't be following a calorie restriction if you're a fast and a feast kind of person. So on your fasting day, you fast, and on your feasting day, you're basically eating 2 days worth of food.
Right.
So Brianna bought a huge ham at Costco and then remembered that I didn't. Chris said, we don't have enough orders to be open so many hours as we were pre-COVID, so we'll be open as much as we need and probably do bonuses to get the money to the employees.
That's awesome. Teal. Hey, Teal. Churches will be empty this Sunday. Yeah, but there's a lot of churches that are going online, and, you know, I feel pretty good that the message will still get across because the tomb is empty.
That's
so
right.
Just because the church is empty,
That's
still
right.
Good news, right?
Gigi Girl said, did you guys go to Buffalo Wild Wings this week?
We did.
We did. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. We ate it for Tuesday and Wednesday.
He put our order in to Buffalo Wild
7
Wings.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. to make sure we got it.
What I still don't understand is that we got there and we did it for an 11:30 pickup, and it still wasn't ready until almost 12 o'clock. Like, what was the point in telling you I wanted it at 11:30? Devin said, it's pretty crazy here in Chicago. We're talking limited travel, mask wearing, and a new really absurd mass transit protocol.
Wow.
Leanna said, thank you for your prayers to end the virus. My mom is hospitalized with pneumonia from her COVID-19.
Oh, my goodness, Leanna. We'll definitely be praying for her.
He said, can you make sure that your live doesn't conflict with Sunday with Sarah? Or sometimes with Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I love that.
Well, we'd be doing it on Monday. I don't know when they're doing it.
Yeah.
Usually they do it over the weekends.
Right. They'll do theirs on Sunday.
Chris said, Joe doesn't order stuff anymore. He just sticks out his leg and lifts up the hem and stuff shows up.
That is a really good movie, too. What was that? That's one was with Clark Gable. It Happened One Night. That's an awesome movie.
Brianna said that's what we plan to do if we get a loan, make up for the short hours, and we will try to keep working as long as possible. A lot of our work is for body shops who are also allowed to be open.
Wow. Oh, here you said, my bad, I forgot. It's on Mondays.
Candace said, live is nice, but I'm 3 hours behind, so I usually have to watch a replay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, TL wrote, churches will be empty on Easter, but so is the tomb.
Yeah.
Chris said, well, there was some burial clothing and also Aaron dust.
That's true. Oh, and it was, okay, so this was so funny. So one of my friends, Beth, was actually like advertising her church that is online. And so she had put she had made a poster to put outside of her house that it was like, join us at the Escobar campus of this church. And that's so funny because like whatever, you're the campus, right? Like this is the campus.
Dia said, I do alternate day fasting, usually 41 hours each time throughout the week. So tomorrow is a fasting day for me, so I will fast tomorrow, Saturday, and end my fast sometime on Sunday afternoon. That's perfect.
Awesome.
Heather said people do not know how to use masks properly at all, or gloves.
Yeah.
The worst part, I don't know about
you
guys around the country, but down here, So everyone's wearing gloves, which it's funny because you wear the gloves and then they're touching everything. So the gloves really aren't helping. And then they're taking them off and throwing them on the ground in the parking lot. So when you go to Publix and Walmart, there's just gloves all throughout the parking lot.
Somebody has to pick that up.
I know. I just like wear the gloves and throw them out.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't understand is then you also see people wearing the gloves. They get in their car with the gloves on that they wore in the grocery store after touching everything, and then they're using their steering wheel.
So I already, when we were getting the car,
right,
like already am like uber careful with my car because it's new, and you're still in like that new car mode when you're like no one's ever eating anything, drinking anything in this. So I already had antibacterial wipes like all over the car. So it's really come in handy because if you have to go out someplace, it's already like in my door, so I don't even get in my car.
I'm just thinking about the fact that you think that nobody's drinking in your car. I'm drinking in the car. I can't drive in the car without a drink.
You're grounded, young man.
Is anybody else like that? It can be going around the corner. I cannot be in the car without a drink. I have to have a drink. No matter what it is. And 30-second drive, I have to have a drink in the car. Chastity said, I love the lives. I feel like I'm part of a real conversation with family.
Awesome.
Candace says, I love bacon, just not pork rind kind of girl.
It make the pork rind dust or the what are they, breadcrumbs kind of like things, those really incorporate well into recipes usually.
Carrie said the code for the pork rind works. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I messaged them and I said, could we do you have any kind of affiliate program because we love your product? And she's like, we do not have one, but I'd be happy to make a coupon code for your followers. I'm like, I greatly appreciate that. Wright said, do you think you could make a fried chicken with those crumbs? Yes. I haven't done that before. But usually we go and buy pork rinds and then crumble them up. I just like getting it this way.
Yeah. And I would suggest putting them in the air fryer because it really works good with that.
It works really well in the air fryer. I find it does not work super well when you're trying to drop them in oil and stuff.
Right.
At least that's my experience. I'm probably doing something wrong, but... Ray said, do you have to make up for missed calories on non-fasting days? I've been considering ADF, so I'm curious. Yeah, we just kind of talked about it. It should be fasting and feasting. Mm-hmm. Lori said, I've used the pork rinds to make fried chicken, but unflavored and unsweetened protein powder works better. I just add spices to my protein powder.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Kathleen said, I made some a couple weeks ago, and it was good.
Oh.
Chris said, just so you know, Joe, your landscape business and even the referee job can also apply for a payroll protection program. Also available for sole proprietors and 1099 contractors.
Wow.
Yeah, I know for the referee, because we're an independent contractor and you're paid by the Broward County School Board for the public schools, and then every school is independent, they're not going to bother.
Amy said, I made your mayo this week and added the xanthan gum. Yeah, that really
xanthan gum makes a difference. Carla said, have you tried Keto Fit Bars? Yes, we actually did a review on them. I thought they were very, very good. They're not as sweet as some of the other bars, which is what Rachel really likes about them. Because they don't trigger her sweet tooth.
They have that greasiness to them, which I love. Yeah.
There's actually like an ad going around on Facebook where they've got a Keto Connect.
Are you talking about, Keto Fit. Isn't that the yellow bar? Not the one that just was out. The white and blue bar that has
Wasn't
the ad.
Wasn't that Keto Fit?
I don't think it was Keto Fit.
Okay. Well, no, Keto Fit we've done too. The yellow bar. I'm thinking, what is that one then? The blue one.
Keto, what are we thinking of?
I don't know.
Everything's
keto now.
Yeah. It says keto in everything.
Joy said, hello. Love seeing you live for the first time.
Hello.
Welcome to the family. Christopher said, I got my new purchase in last week and used it this week. Those stainless steel yogurt strainers are amazing.
Amazeballs.
I want those. Sherry said New Jersey has drones spying on people who are out in areas that they've banned. That's
my gracious.
Gigi Girl said, I love that most keto products are shelf stable. Yeah, unless it's a baked good. A lot of baked goods are not. Like if you order from bakeries, things like that, that stuff usually should be in your refrigerator or in the freezer. Like if you get the breads from Foxhill Kitchens or stuff like that.
But yeah, I am super, super thankful for Keto Chow and for Keto Brick and for a lot of these. We actually just tried a new food that's coming out. We'll have a review video of it soon that we just did. That's another shake.
It's like an shelf-stable egg bar.
Yeah.
Chris said there was a fire a few miles away from us today. I used my drone to go up in a few hundred feet up and see what it was. Didn't fly over near it. Tell firefighters. Them firefighters don't like that.
Yeah, they'll spray it and knock it down, right?
Devin said times are so unpredictable that I've halted all my major. Halted. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. All major purposes.
That's smart. I mean, it's a really good time to be good stewards of your money. Now's not the time to be like YOLO and like make crazy purchases.
Angie wants to know what we drink to help us through the time that you are fasting. Last fast was water only.
And we are not doing that again.
We are not doing that again. Right now, Rachel's drinking black coffee. I'm drinking water. I'll have a couple of Zevias. I'm drinking a Zevia energy drink. And then I will also drink hot water with about a half a teaspoon of the Redmond's seasoning salt, which is like a yellow. And it's just salt with some spices in it. And you're going to swear that you're drinking a chicken broth. It tastes like chicken soup.
I stick with just coffee. I tried to do the no coffee last time, but I am such a coffee and caffeine addict.
She was sick for 3 days.
It was terrible. I had awful headaches. Just awful. And yeah, I don't want to be distracted from what I'm trying to do by like going through the caffeine withdrawals. It's not good.
The biggest thing you want to do with your fasting is make sure you're getting in your electrolytes. So let your body tell you how much it is. Don't try to force them in because your body will tell you when you've had enough. Last time I was doing too much to the point where I was just continually gaining weight. Like 3 days in, I was up 10 pounds. And I talked to Kim Howerton and to Dr. Barry, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're getting way too much salt.
Bring it back a little.
I went 1 day without salt and then dropped like 8 or 9 pounds within 1 day.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Angie said, I did that one. Chris said, free eunuchs. Those guys should be free.
Gigi girl says she's a nurse on the front line. Thank you so much for all of you guys that are serving in your community. And there's so much. Like, we're doing boredom busters, like where we do like a craft every single day to try to have, something for kids to do. And we were talking about like every Thursday is Thankful Thursday, and we're thanking like different people.
Right.
And it's like there are so many people to thank. We're so thankful for medical workers. We're so thankful for firefighters and paramedics that are still doing their job. We're super thankful for today. We were taping one for people that work at the grocery stores and Instacart. Like they're helping to make sure that like we can still get food.
Yeah.
Like thank you guys for doing pharmacists.
Shanta said, I need to find out what a chili bed even is. So what a chili bed is there's basically, it's a bed cooling device. There's two kinds. There's the one that we originally looked at is called the bed jet, which just blows like air underneath your blankets, and we didn't like that. The chili bed is, if you're a nurse, think about like an ice blanket that you would put on somebody who, you're trying to cool them down from a fever or something like that. It's a mattress topper that goes on top of your mattress, and then it's got little thin tubes that run water through it. Now, it's not like a water bed. It then runs into a device which will either heat the water or cool it down. It'll cool it down to 55 degrees or warm it up to 110. So now while you're laying in your bed, you're getting a cooler bed because you really should be sleeping at an average temperature of about 65 degrees. But even if you make your room that cold,
I'm like a heater.
Being under the blanket and trapping yourself, you're going to be warming that up. Well, this is going to keep everything cool. So you should be getting much better sleep. You should be actually speeding up your metabolism if you're sleeping that way. You shouldn't toss and turn as much. So I'm really excited about it. They do allow you 90 days to try it.
So we're going to try it.
And you can return it if you don't like it or anything like that. But yeah, so this one actually runs water to chill down the bed or heat it up. So you can even program it to get in the bed with a nice warm toasty, like just out of the dryer, and then start cooling down, and then you can tell it to warm you back up in the morning to wake you up. It's however you want to do it.
I am like a human heater.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Chris said it's a mattress pad that blows cold air. Yeah, the chili bed uses water. Sherry said there are people making them at work and giving them away for free.
I'm assuming she means the masks.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you have that talent that you can sew and do stuff, what a nice thing to do.
Gail said, Joe, if you can't sleep, why are you drinking an energy drink? Actually, energy drinks do absolutely nothing for me.
I'm the same way with coffee. This is like too much caffeine in your life is what happens. I actually will drink a cup of coffee to go to bed. That's terrible.
Yeah, now my problem, Gail, is not that I can't sleep. It's I don't have time to sleep right now.
Yeah,
which is really bad.
You got more editing to do, sir.
It's like you're trying to do stuff for here, you're trying to do stuff for our business, and then trying to run everything for church online, whereas we're used to just having curriculum. I work on it 8 weeks ahead of time, and then during the week it's just preparing whatever, like papers and things like that, and then being at church on the weekend. Well, now everything has to get videotaped, and then I have to edit it all and put it all together. And we're doing extra stuff like the boarding busters.
Every morning is a morning devotion.
For the church, we're doing devotion, so I'm editing all that on top of everything that we normally do. I'm busier now than I was before.
But I'm really thankful if there's anything that we can do to like bless others, to encourage them, to just have an encouraging word. Like every single bit of work is so worth it. I just want people to know that they are loved, that they are cherished, that they are precious, that we are going to get through this.
Right.
And that, we care about them. Yeah. And if we can give them a laugh, if we can bust some boredom with their kids, like whatever we can do, like we just want to serve other people.
Yeah. After this week, it should slow down a little bit for us, because with the Easter services, we were doing something different for curriculum, whereas I already have planned out and most of the work done for the next 4 weeks. So now it's just a matter of filming that stuff, but I don't have to like write stuff and try to put it together. So that'll probably save at least 20 hours during the week.
Yeah.
Devin said, I love to compare analytics of my Oura Ring statistics are insane. It's almost as if I wake up more tired than I was when I went to sleep.
Wow.
Some nights I wake up 8 to 12 times a night. Yeah, me too.
It's fascinating.
Mine says I'm very restless. It'll say I get good REM sleep, but I'm very restless.
Chris says Joe's a hangry elf. Yeah, it'll be totally different like tomorrow and the next day.
I'm already getting better. It's more when I'm sitting down doing nothing. Candace said, I'm going to catch the rest later on a replay. Need to go to grilled dinner.
Enjoy that.
Rhonda said, how do you nake? I'm assuming we'll find...
How do you naked, Joe?
How do I naked?
How would one naked?
I don't know. Porky pig?
Yeah, you get porky pig it.
Shanta said, I need to order more keto chow. All I have is samples left. Casey said, all the keto chow sample sizes going forward being packaging Joe showed. I don't know. Maybe Chris can answer that.
Yeah, this is fun.
I like that. Jennifer said, I feel so out of control right now for no reason. This virus and being stuck at home is killing my drive. I just want to eat.
So the first thing to do is, even if you're snacking, which we totally get it, stay keto. Mm-hmm. Stay with the keto snacks first, and then like try to every day work one out of your life. Like right. that would be my advice. We struggle with the same thing. So like, first of all, don't feel bad. Right. That's the biggest thing. And don't be like, well, I'm screwing up, so just forget it. I'll get back to keto when this is all over. You don't want to do that, because you're gonna have to go through all of the keto flu and all that over again. So yeah, just keep it keto when you're having a hard day. Mm-hmm. Don't beat yourself up, because I love you and I don't want you to beat yourself up. And then just work them out slowly. Yeah.
My biggest problem, honestly, through this whole thing, it's not that I want to eat all day long. Because I'm so busy, I don't even think about eating. It's later on in the afternoon. Like, we eat at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for our first meal. And then it's like, I don't want to stop. And I'm finding that, like, I want to, like, have something at midnight. Well, that's not a very good way so it's like, what I should be trying to do is eat maybe 10 or 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning, and then cutting off at 5 o'clock. And instead, what I'm like, when things are winding down at 4 o'clock, now I'm ready to eat, and now I don't want to stop eating. So I'm like laying in bed watching TV, and okay, what can I have? No, you can't have that. And so that's my issue, is that when I'm busy, I'm good. It's when I'm not quite as busy, I want to grab everything there is.
So get busy. Yeah. Go for a walk. I
can't do that at midnight.
Well, you could. You could walk around at midnight if you need to.
I need to go to sleep. That's what I need to do.
Go around the block. Well, that'll tire you out. Go in the pool and run around in the pool. I will jump in the bathtub if I'm having a hard time. Just get myself out of that situation.
Right Family said the Pop-Tarts would probably help our daughter's mood pre-keto. She loved fried chicken and Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Christopher said, I got my new Blackstone griddle outside, and when this is over in season, it's so exciting.
I'm so excited for you.
You're gonna love that
it.
thing. I hardly ever cook inside anymore since getting that.
Which makes me very happy because that takes the mess outside.
Rhonda said, Joe, how do you make keto chow with your yogurt? I have put it in the blender, but no, our plan with keto chow and yogurt is just having keto chows and then, maybe having a yogurt as part of, so drinking a keto chow and then having a cup of yogurt as well.
But he's just dumped it right down there to thicken it up in the blender.
Miriam said, no, the peanut butter are in those packages because the peanut flour would not go through the machine.
Yeah.
So only these are samples. Only the chopped peanut butter is going to be like that.
Chastity says social distancing will be our permanent new normal.
I think so.
I think so too.
Heather said Dr. Cyrus is a great resource for keto with weight loss surgeries. Yes.
Absolutely.
Gigi Girl said it's amazing the things we ate when we were younger.
Right? Oh my goodness.
The amount of junk I ate.
Chris said
the key to ultimate success was going back to the same style packaging we used so long ago, but abandon the more looks like a packet of protein powder style we currently use.
And speaking of new things in keto
the
chow,
commercial is awesome.
The commercial that they have, which is
showing up all over Facebook,
Rapunzel themed. If you have not seen the keto chow commercial, you have got to check it out. I'm loving it. I've watched it on a loop today because it is brilliant and funny.
Diaz said, what you do on your eating day is eat between your BMR, which is the calories your body burns off period daily based on age, height, and weight, for your TDEE, which is the calories needed to eat. Chris said, one of the reasons we switched to the other style packaging for the rest of the flavors is that the style causes a lot of confusion.
Interesting.
Chris said, people think it's a protein bar, and we will be getting that question again.
Because it looks like a protein. My
Makes
goodness.
sense.
You can feel it's powder.
It does remind me of another company. Jennifer said, I'm struggling wanting to eat so much.
So when you sit down to eat your meal, I would also suggest eat until you're full. Mm-hmm. Eat until you're full with that meal. Enjoy that meal. Eat until you're full.
And that is my biggest problem, is that I get full very, very quickly. And we've been eating very late. And that's why I want to keep eating, because for example, we'll get wings. I'm full after about 7 wings, but then I want to eat like another hour later, which is fine. My stomach just gets full much quicker. I do need to eat more, but my first meal is coming so late that it's making me like want to eat later and later and later. My thing is I need to move my eating window up and be eating earlier in the day.
And I, just want to get across that we struggle with all the same things that you guys struggle with. I mean, whenever we make a video that's like, hey, 5 things not to do, it's because we've done all 5 of those things. Mm-hmm. And we're learning from our mistakes, and we're having to power through our excuses, because the fact of the matter is, this keto lifestyle that we're on is honestly the best preventative method that we can have. There's so much that's like out of control.
Right.
Eating right and sticking to it is actually helping to work with our immune system, right? So we want to stay on target as much as possible. It's not easy, but we want to try to stick with this.
Fran said Weird Science is a great movie.
Oh my goodness, I love Weird Science. Yes.
John said, looking forward to winning the Pop-Tart giveaway.
Awesome.
Gigi Girl said, I'm fasting tomorrow. I have to have coffee.
I have to have coffee.
Devin said, I've still yet to try the infamous Keto Chow ice cream recipes. That'll be the goal for the weekend.
Check them out. It's very hard for me to drink a Keto Chow shake now that Keto Chow ice cream is in my life.
Casey said, are Zevia or a sweetener beverage than black coffee or water used in fasting? It depends on what you're fasting for. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of different people who talk about different things. I have never had an issue with having Zevia or monk fruit. Now, I don't drink erythritol or anything like that. So the only thing I've ever had when I'm fasting as far as a sweetener would be either stevia, a few drops of monk fruit, or even something like aspartame, which I've gotten pretty much out of my life. Aspartame itself is fine. It's just everything else. But as far as like you're increasing your blood sugar, it shouldn't increase your blood sugar. You could have a cephalic insulin response.
Right.
That's another whole thing. Or even pure sucralose. Getting sucralose drops should be the same thing. But as far as things like erythritol, I will stay away from that because there are carbs in it. I won't have any kind of like xylitol, anything like that. Just the ones that are all natural, zero carb, zero total carb sweeteners. And I don't do a lot of them, just a couple of drops, and like maybe one or two.
Just
because
because it's hard for him to drink black coffee.
I can't drink black coffee. It's gross. Diaz said to eat based on your activity expenditure, sedentary light activity, moderate activity, high activity, extreme activity. You can find the TDEE calculator online. Just Google it. Line Girl said, Line Girl. Hello.
Hey, Line Girl.
I said, I will take a stab at making keto marzipan tomorrow.
How cool is that?
Palmy said, Sunday is my daughter's birthday. Can you say happy birthday? She is watching right now. Her name is Mia.
Let's sing.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Fran said, no fasting on Thursday, Saturday. I donate plasma. That's awesome.
Thank you for doing that. Yeah, because the blood banks have really been low. That is really awesome that you're doing that.
Diaz said, have a good day too. If you want to learn more about alternative fasting, you should check out Rachel Sharp on YouTube. She's done it for 2.5 years, lost 108 pounds in a year.
Wow, that's amazing.
Let's see.
Yeah, Kia says, people touch their face with gloves on.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me not to touch my face if you said, don't touch your face. It's like if I say the word yawn, don't yawn. Nobody yawn out there.
Yep.
Now it's like,
ooh. Joy said, first live with you guys. I work at Walmart and they cross-contaminate everything.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
They do. Rhonda said, Tuesday was my first time going to Buffalo Wild Wings. They had a max of 15 pieces with BOGO in New Orleans. Yeah, every one is different. Ours doesn't have, you can do the 30 pieces.
Well, here's the thing. Some of the Buffalo Wild Wings are owned as like a franchise, and some of them are owned corporately. So that makes a difference, too, as to like what their policy can be.
Kathleen said, seems like we need to resurrect Lady Bird Johnson's campaign to not litter. Apparently the lesson didn't take well.
It's like, I just want to think about other people. I mean, I guess as a mom, it's like, okay, if you guys don't pick up your toys, I'm having to pick up your toys, right? Or if someone leaves a mess, like, it doesn't just magically disappear. Someone has to clean this up. Like, let's love, other people and, like, respect what they're doing. They have enough to clean up, right?
Sherry said, I'm constantly touching my mask at work. They steam up my glasses very uncomfortably.
Oh, yes.
That's like even like when I go to, like, officiate sports, I don't wear my glasses because, they get all steamy and foggy when you go outside, and it just annoys me.
But for, like, Caleb, who has to wear them all the time, as soon as he, like, gets out of the car, you're getting out of the air-conditioned car and then going into hot Florida weather.
Patty Epps said, a drink is a must. A few times I forgot and got down the road and had to run around and go back and get it.
You could totally feel that.
Absolutely
That's
me.
Joe.
Or it's how I end up getting fountain drinks at the gas stations because I cannot be in a car without a drink. I have to have a drink. Anthony cracks up in the morning because I'm carrying like a seltzer water, my big jug of water, a can of Zevia.
I just realized something.
What?
My fingernails are growing.
You're not chewing your nails?
I'm not chewing my nails.
That's a good thing.
Wow, that's a really good thing. Are you kidding? 43 years almost of chewing my fingernails, but just like wow. I just realized that. That's amazing.
Right Family said there's a video of a nurse showing what happened when you wear gloves while shopping. Yeah, I saw that video, and it's just like you're just cross-contaminating everything. This is the best thing you can be doing is wearing a mask. You don't have to worry about the gloves. Just wash your hands. Use a high alcohol kind of disinfectant.
Stay home
and
as
don't
much as
touch your
possible.
face. Casey said our Buffalo Wild Wings is only doing BOGO for carryout due to the pandemic. Yeah, so is ours. Every other time you have to dine in to get the special. That's how it is here too.
Wow.
Vet said late because I was taking a walk. It's so nice here today.
Yvette, that is awesome. I love that. Steph says, went to the vet today and women came out, got in car, had door open, and seen the only thing she sanitized was wiping the bottom of her shoes off with some wipes. No actual body part, just bottom of shoes. I actually started, like, I always wear, like, Bob's for Dogs shoes. They're, like, cloth shoes, and I do like the fact that when I get home from wherever I'm going, I just take them off at the door and then, like, go throw them in the washer.
Sherry said, I was so desperate today that I let my husband shave my undercut. I can't see the back of it, so I don't know what it looks like. I'm afraid to look.
Aww.
Casey said, Rachel and Joe, have you guys ever had the ChocZero chocolates? I have 2 dark chocolate Easter bunnies arriving tomorrow to give diabetic family members and 1 for myself. ChocZero
so good.
Is amazing. I love ChocZero. I've actually been talking to them lately because we are trying to get a coupon code for ChocZero. Love their chocolate.
The caramel.
So we did just try from Anthony and I tried in the keto box that caramel, but I'm going to do a blood sugar test on it because
it's so good.
It's too good for me. Now that I have blood sugar tested myself on the chocolate and it's never affected me, but that caramel, I don't know if anybody's tried it. It is like too good, and it's very sticky. So they're using liquid
in a good way.
I'm just wondering, are they using an IMO syrup? I'm just wondering.
So delicious.
I am. That's actually why I put a new CGM on, because I haven't worn a CGM for about a week, but I put it on because I do want to do that test. I'm planning on doing it Sunday.
Okay.
I'm actually going to break my fast, doing a blood test or a glucose test with that.
A blood test?
Mike said, my keto bricks just showed up. Opening them now.
Awesome.
Kim said, I've really been paying attention to the ingredients on food since watching your channel. So shocked by the stuff that says keto that really doesn't make the cut.
Thank you for doing that.
Especially the bread kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And I mean, if you make a decision to eat something that like you're cool with, and even if we're like, well, it's not for me, that's okay. First of all, we're still friends, all right? Like there is no keto police here. Mm-hmm. We just want you to be informed and be able to make the most educated decision for yourself. We want you to not have to be like fooled by stuff. That was the thing that frustrated me. That's
why we started doing them.
Yeah, because we did product reviews because I got fooled by mayonnaise. Yeah. There was a Hellmann's and a Kraft mayonnaise, and I had put extra money into getting avocado oil mayonnaise, and that's what I thought I was buying. And I'm a really cheap person, so if I'm putting extra money into something, that's what I expect to get. And halfway through the container, I realized that it wasn't just avocado oil mayonnaise. Like,
first ingredient was soybean oil.
Soybean oil. And there was a mixture of other different oils in there. And I thought, if I just want to buy regular Hellmann's mayonnaise, that's up to me. But I don't want to think, based on that label or how the packaging looks, that I'm buying one thing and then getting like swindled.
Right.
And that's why we started doing product reviews.
Lori said, I put on my gloves and my mask before going into a store. I take them off when I get back to the car. I use hand sanitizer, wipe off my shoes with a Clorox wipe. So far, it's worked.
Lori, you're awesome.
I did want to say, I keep seeing on Facebook, at least down here, people are like, I can't find bleach.
Yes.
If you can't find bleach, here's a little hack. I don't like telling a bunch of people about it because then I won't find any.
There'll be a run on it.
But go to your local pool supply store or go to Home Depot and go in the pool supply section and buy the chlorine for the pool.
Yeah.
You can even get the tablets if you needed to, but you get the chlorine for that's bleach. And then if you want to, like, if you need, like, say, Clorox wipes and you can't find any, if you do have paper towels,
yeah,
you can get a container, cut your paper towels in half, like cut the roll in half, put like a few drops of the chlorine into some water, into the bottom of a container, and then put the paper towels in there, and they will soak up the bleach.
Yeah.
And you can have your own Clorox wipes. But yeah, use chlorine from a pool supply store. That'll work just as well. Go buy a 2.5 gallon jug and keep it on the patio. You'll have plenty of bleach.
We haven't had any problem finding that yet.
Yeah. Slapisic said, I have not been disappointed with anything ChocZero yet.
That's delicious.
Kathleen said, ChocZero is delicious. Unfortunately, it triggers me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with that. Like, the chocolate doesn't trigger me, but that syrup, oh my gosh, that stuff is good.
They had one that was like, what was it, cherry or strawberry? It was like meh for me. It was okay.
I was never like a strawberry kind of syrup person, like on pancakes to begin with.
But it wasn't. Like, the chocolate one is awesome, and then this caramel one is awesome.
Slapis said, I've only had ChocZero products through boxes so far, but after getting their caramel syrup, I think I may have to get a decent order from them after I finish my current snacks.
Serious.
Kathleen said, please remember dispatchers. They are the first of the first responders, and they are often forgotten. I agree.
Absolutely.
Heather said, cashiers, stockers, janitors, food service at hospitals, warehouse workers, truck drivers, boiler plant workers. The list goes on and on and on.
So many. I think about, like, even when my dad passed away, my mom had, like, reached out to the dispatcher when she called because of the way that it was, like, the worst day of her life. And the first person that she talked to was this dispatcher that just, like, brought peace
right
in this terrible moment. So, like, yeah, dispatchers, oh my goodness, we love you.
Mike said, whoa, a toasted almond coconut is my new favorite keto brick. It is better than my other favorite coconut
I can't wait to taste them.
Casey said they have a bunch of barks, as they call them, but I really enjoy them because they're individually wrapped portions. Helps me from overindulging. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Kathleen said, God bless and keep all who are out putting themselves in harm's way of this virus. You are all the true heroes for us.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Slapis said we got the milk chocolate pecan bark last month in a keto crate. We still have some left. I think I prefer dark chocolate, but my wife may have found her favorite snack. Oh, Yvette said mail carriers,
yes.
UPS drivers, FedEx drivers, so thankful for them.
Yes, absolutely, because they're keeping business in business. I actually spoke to a postal worker and said, like, thank you, because, you know, like, for my brother, if we couldn't sell things online, that's it, no more sales.
Yep.
And so, I mean, we're really thankful for them. And he had mentioned that he worked at the post office, and he had said, you know, we're not required, like, if we want to stop working we could, but like they're giving us the option. And I'm like, man, thank you for making that choice to be here today.
Right. Donna said, I could not figure out how to register to possibly get the free chili bed. I'm a healthcare worker. I work for a primary care office. I have several patients. I have a doctor test and 3 coworkers. If you look on it, I think I put a link in the Facebook family group. I will go like repost it when we're done, but it should be down below. It's like a bit.ly thing because it was a long...
chili bed?
No, well, there's a special place on there. So I had found it, like I saw the ad. So it's a long link. So I put a bit.ly to shorten it to fit it down below.
Okay.
But yeah, basically it's just like, what is your name? And then you have to upload like something that proves what you are. Casey said, I got my first bags of the pecan coming tomorrow.
Yum.
Jennifer said, I can drink coffee all day too.
It's a thing for me.
Steph said, same with me. Coffee relaxes me, makes me sleepy instead of the opposite.
I think it's because I've just been drinking coffee for so many years. You know how some people say, well, I started smoking when I was like 15. Well, I started doing coffee when I was like 14.
Carla said, there is a woman in our town who's made 4,700 masks and is giving them away.
Bless her heart. What an awesome thing to do.
Miriam said, Joe, you mean you don't make time to sleep. You have to make sleep a priority.
It's
I
true.
agree. You're absolutely right. I need to put down some work is what I need to do.
Put it down.
Sherry said, I work at a jail, but the cashiers of these stores are my heroes as well as the nurses and the doctors.
Line Girl says, wait, what? Did you already start the next fast? This is not like a community fast. We didn't want to make this like, hey, we're doing a challenge because...
no, because like, this was more for like just a religious type of reason. But we are going to do a fast within the next couple of weeks. Gigi Girl said, coffee is my favorite drinking.
Chris says you could cut down your editing time by doing everything as a live stream that's recorded for later. When you only get one take, it only takes one take. Just saying, yes.
Well, that's one of the reasons, like I said, I'm trying to do Keto on the Couch live and stuff right now. I just can't do that for church.
How funny, because how many mistakes did we make?
It took us, for the preschool, it took us over 3.5 hours to film the preschool for what turned out to be 20 minutes of footage.
The funniest thing to me was...
Meanwhile, we do it live on Sundays.
And it's fine.
No problem.
But it's something about that pressure. So we were just trying to do a main point, and we were trying to count to 3. There was so many times that because we couldn't get it
it like one, two, we're off.
1, 2, 3. It was so bad.
Or I would forget the motion, or, you know.
It was like me dancing. It was just off a beat. Are you that person when you're like clapping, you're like off a clap? Like that's me.
Kathleen said, caffeine and energy drinks used to not do anything to me. Could not drink them at any time. Unfortunately, they changed in 2002. Now even decaf can keep me up for 36 hours.
I'll tell you what one really works, and I'm a coffee drinker, but you know, the cold brew from Super Coffee.
That stuff is good.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's delicious. But if you're looking for an energy drink, the Super Coffee Cold Brew, it's just black coffee. Like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness. You'll be racing.
Gigi said, do you guys work out?
I have started exercising again. I've been riding my bike and been doing some like, you know, stair-stepping type of things. Yes, I've started exercising again.
Sherry said, stay keto. I've added an air fryer egg loaf as a treat, and it has helped me so much. It is filling and has a little hint of sweetness.
Egg loaf. Yes.
Love egg loaf.
That is a great recipe.
Adele said the worst time for me is after dinner. I just want a snack. I keep it keto, but I just snack too much. Yeah, same thing for me. I mean, everything I'm eating is keto, and I'm keeping the carbs low. I'm just like eating for like 7 or 8 hours straight. Kavita said, I've been eating so many snacks because of anxiety, keeping keto though, but have somewhat managed to still lose weight. Makes no sense. Down almost 100 pounds.
Congratulations! That is awesome.
Heather said, when I make keto chow ice cream, I sometimes mix in yogurt.
Fixins it up.
Let's see. Slap6 said, I have not seen the new keto chow commercial yet. Those commercials usually spam my Facebook like crazy. Why hasn't it spammed me yet? Mine, it started hitting me last night, and now like every time I open on Facebook, it shows up.
I love it. I will watch it every single time.
Put your phone on the counter.
Yeah, and say keto chow.
Hit the button and start talking about keto chow, and next time you open it up, I promise it'll be there. So a friend of mine who lives around the corner has an electric bicycle. And I was working on Anthony's car and Caleb's car, and he kind of pulled up, and we were social distancing, but he was showing me this bicycle he got.
Electric bicycle.
It's an electric bicycle.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
And again, he was just saying it's an electric bike, and just talking about it. My phone was in my pocket. Later on that night, I went in, I was laying down, I pick up my phone, I got a couple messages, I'm looking at messages, and when I open up Facebook, I'm getting nothing but ads for electric bikes. I've never Googled one. I've never been interested in one. I've never looked for it, but we were talking about it. Now, right now, if you go look on my phone, every time I open up my Facebook,
Big Brother's listening.
It shows up like with electric bike ads.
Electric bicycle. I wonder if it'll show up.
Chris said it's still in testing and optimization. It's actually not even the final version of the video.
Really? Because it's so good. Misty says, I adore you guys. Hi, Misty. I adore you.
Mike said, I usually want about 15 wings to get full and a half a dozen of celery sticks.
Hey, I could eat Mike under the table.
Christopher said, Keto Chow commercial version 2.6.7.8.2.
Don't you love Chris? I love Chris.
Chris said last time they did 3 edits. I think they might only do 2 this time around. I did get them to commit to delivering a 2160p version this time. It is
so good. What great actors and actresses, too. And singers. I mean, just amazing.
Amy said, have we made marshmallows? I have not made them, but I know that there is a Keto Chow recipe for them.
Yeah.
Christopher said, I'm sure Facebook will show me the new commercial soon enough.
Now it will.
Patty said, I see so many people putting their collagen in their hot teas and their coffee, but that doesn't nullify the properties of the collagen. Doesn't that nullify the properties of the collagen? I've heard and read it does. Thoughts? I don't really know. Rachel drinks it cold.
I like to drink it cold. I drink it as like a separate drink in ice water.
Chris said, I've been trying to find an appointment to donate blood for 3 weeks. There are never any available slots. I'm going to have to make an appointment for 2 months from now.
Wow, that's amazing. Here it's like, please. They can't even give out movie tickets right now because
we're coming up on an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Pommy said, OMG, you guys made my daughter made her day. She's going to be 4 years old, and the birthday song is a big thing. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
That is awesome.
Amy said, it sounds like Grayson has a lot to say tonight.
He always has a lot to say.
Well, it's at certain times of the night.
He's just like, hey, howdy, hey.
Chris said, Joe, you're getting steamy.
We're getting like a little... We get sweaty. The lights are very, very... We have to turn off our air conditioner.
Yeah, because the thing is
so you guys don't hear it. And then, and then lights.
Heather said, my dad cleans his glasses with shaving cream to prevent them from fogging.
I have heard that.
Yes.
I gotta tell Caleb that. I forgot about that hack. Thank you.
When I was a scuba diver, I used to spit in your mask. That would stop it from fogging up.
Ew.
Your saliva.
Now, probably not. People don't want to see that. People don't want to see other people spitting in their glasses.
Chris said, I keep my glasses in a jar of butter to prevent fogging.
Is that true?
Kavita said, I think Utah has a really high number of volunteers for anything. I remember when I first moved here, I was told I couldn't volunteer at a food bank because they were full for a long time.
Man,
that's a good thing.
That is awesome. Way to go, Utah.
Lori said, with all the technology this day and time, you'd think they'd come up with a defogger for glasses.
Right? Oh, Miriam is a heavy drinker.
Miriam said, I will often have 3 drinks at a time.
They're going to be non-alcoholic beverages. I don't want to start a rumor there.
Jennifer said, wow, you made me look at my nails. They are growing. Must be eating too much.
I'm telling you, well, the collagen really helps too, I feel like, with hair and skin and nails. But, I think just not supposed to be touching her face, like it's working, and I'm not touching my face.
Steph said, LMAO, daughter and I were hearing whistling and thought we were going nuts. Guess that is Grayson in the background at those times whistling.
Sorry.
Well, he's not now. And the funny part, see, I don't hear it.
When you go talk to him, he goes silent.
And I don't. Sometimes we'll be editing videos. I'm like, I don't remember him screaming. But, yeah, he was. Chris said, I used to chew my nails until I was 12 or 13 when I discovered that I scratch a chalkboard. It doesn't bother me. So I grew them out so I would annoy people.
And then Miriam married me.
I see him doing that.
Oh, Miriam has ChocZero bunnies to give to the kids for Easter.
That's awesome.
What a great idea.
Shanta carries wipes in the car and clean hand when I get in the car. No gloves. I made a mask that I can wash and add a filter to when I leave the house.
Brilliant.
But I've only been out to take the daughter to work.
That's nice.
Mike's friend is sewing masks to donate. She gave our family some. You were right about gloves. They make no sense unless you change them or wash them every time you touch something. Yeah. Gloves, there's no point to wearing gloves.
Well, that was a friend of mine that was a nurse was saying that. She's like, do you see us when we come into an examination room? We, like, put on our gloves, and then when we're leaving this interaction, we, like, go out.
Honestly, if you're going to wear gloves, you need to go grocery shopping with, like, 8 or 9 pairs. And we're not going to do that. So you're better off hand sanitizer, something with, preferably make your own out of like Everclear vodka or something like that. Because a lot of the ones like the Bath and Body Works, there's not enough alcohol in there anyway. You need the higher percentage alcohols. A lot of them are just smell good stuff.
Just start making your own bathtub rum. Stick your hands in it. Drink it. No,
I see that. I've been looking everywhere. Somehow you took
both of them.
Yeah. Can you put that back in my car, please?
Thank you for this. This was Jerry, I think.
Yeah. Casey said, I'm glad I don't hate dark chocolate. The ChocZero milk bunnies were gone before I could even order.
It'd probably be better for us not to have them.
Yeah. Shelly said, that's what I noticed since carnivore. My nails are growing for me for the first time, strong and long.
Yes.
My friend Chris said, my friend got an email saying, if you have bored teenagers, send them to the pasta plant to volunteer.
Mike says that I shared your yogurt recipe with a non-keto person. Thank you so much, Mike.
Okay, we got to get caught up here.
Let's see. Where are we at?
Chris said, no response. I still think you're cool, even though I was annoying 12-year-old. Don't worry, though. My kids have made me pay for it, all of it.
Yep.
Heather said, my kids give me 10 times more than I ever gave out as a kid.
It is not equal. No. Right?
Rhonda said, no social distancing from my neighbor. Barbecues, pool parties, you name it. An older couple like myself. Everybody from everywhere is coming over.
Oh, my goodness.
Melanie said, make sure your bleach bottle says disinfectant on the label.
Good idea. Thank you for that, Melanie.
Miriam said those neighbors are breaking the rules. Yep.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Chris said, I've never purchased ChocZero products. Don't worry. Miriam buys them all for us.
They're delicious. Chris says, what's your name? What's your quest?
He's just trying
to make the airspeed velocity.
He's trying to get us behind now.
1, 2, 5.
Line Girl said, Phew, I thought I didn't get that message about Community Fast and was going to join. It'd be my first extended one.
Yeah, definitely. We will be doing one soon.
Mm-hmm. Rhonda said they're exempt from catching this virus. Christopher said, I tried 2 no Hecka bars today. Needless to say, my total carbs were not that low today. And I ate them back to back. I paid for that later.
Yes.
Ooh, I can imagine.
Angela says, what do you use to figure your macros? I've been installed since the summer.
We use for figuring, we have an actual macro calculator on our website, but as far as tracking everything, we use Chronometer.
I'm going to finish your coffee.
Line Girl said, I heard about yours and decided that I wanted to enjoy some special food for Easter first, but we'll definitely try the next 2K.
So this is Joe the first day of the fast, and hopefully this will be Joe tomorrow.
I'm already happy. I'm not hungry at all. That's the thing. I just mentally want to eat. Slapstick said Trolls 2 comes out on demand tomorrow. Pre-ordered to get my $5 voucher from food.
So I watched Onward today with Caleb. Oh my goodness, Pixar. All of the feels. I cried my butt off. And Caleb was like, stinking Pixar, you did it again to me. Like he was like, it was like his desire to just not cry at all. And he made it pretty much through the movie, but then the end. And I was like, you want to get up and go hug your brother, don't you? And he was like, yes, I do.
Miriam said, I'm out, lovely people, hugs, thank you for being awesome. And Chris said, Miriam should have recorded a video of me while Joe was reading the comment about the jar of butter. Chris said, gloves are effective for one thing, to remind you not to touch your face. For that, you can wear gardening gloves.
There you go. Mike says, don't waste vodka. Use isopropyl instead.
It's hard to get that right now. It's very hard to get that. I was thinking about, because Rachel, whenever she goes in the pool, or Anthony, they pour alcohol in their ears. You can't get alcohol anywhere here.
I'm very prone to swimmer's ear, so that I always we call it alcohol our ears.
Kim said, check local breweries. That's where I find my hand sanitizer. High
a
alcohol
lot of them
content.
are switching over.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He's quoting the Holy Grail. Somebody was talking about getting a rabbit, and they were like, yeah, because a rabbit won't bite. And I was like, are you kidding? Have you seen the Holy Grail? Like, they got phones like this.
Patty said, do you have an egg yolk recipe? Is that what you called it?
We have one up?
The original egg loaf was made by Keto Semi, and we do have a video on it, just making it. But basically, it is 1:1:1 ratio, right? It's 1 egg to 1 tablespoon of butter to 1 ounce of cream cheese.
So if you want more of that, add 2 eggs to 2.
Yeah,
3.
Most people do like 8 eggs, 8 tablespoons of butter, like 8 eggs, a stick of butter, a package of cream cheese. Blend it all together, put it in the oven. It will rise, and then it's going to drop down. It's very dense. It's easy to eat the entire thing in one sitting, which is why we don't make it very often, because I will eat it in the entire sitting. And it is like a couple of 1,000 calories when you're eating it. It's so good, though. But it is really good.
But you know what tastes really good, too, is if you take a loaf of that, and you cut off your slice and then fry it again in the pan to kind of crisp it up. And
you can also put it into like little molds or something, like fat bomb molds, and make like little mini cupcakes with it.
Oh, it's really good.
Christopher said, I stopped tracking macros a few weeks ago. My weight has stayed about the same.
Yeah, watch the pitch meeting for Onward. Pixar runs on tears. Seriously. Yeah. They're like, how could we make everyone cry? But it's so good. Yeah. And it's always so visually amazing. I am a detail person. I love when they put, just so much level of detail into it. And I mean, just the grass is moving, and I even like all the little comments. Like, one of the thing was, it was outside of a fast food restaurant, and because they're elves, and it was a Lord of the Rings reference, and it was now serving second meal, or second breakfast, and I was just oh my gosh, I love it.
Christopher said, I bought Onward $20 and it came out on Disney Plus.
I know, that's super frustrating. I actually looked to see, did the new Star Wars movie come out on Disney Plus before we buy it on
I'm still gonna buy it
iTunes, but
because we own every other one. I have to buy it.
You have to have the extra one, but I still wanted to check and see, do we need to buy it yet?
I've been watching Taken. I just rewatched all the Taken movies. I love Taken movies.
Do you have a special set of skills?
No.
That if someone was to do something, you could be like, I have a special set of skills.
Nope. No.
I will video edit the fool out of you. You better bring my kid back.
Okay, Christopher said, I didn't know you had an egg loaf video. Must have missed that. Yeah, it's an old one. Right about when, it hit, everybody was making them. It's kind of like the chaffle. It was the thing before the chaffle. So
Joe is legit caught up.
Yep. Well, we're about to finish.
Legit. So. We're too legit to quit.
Guys, I am going to go to sleep. I'm going to go lay down anyway.
Now I have that boost of energy.
I know.
That starts
Me too.
With the fasting.
Me too. But I'm going to go try to lay down. I'm sure my eyes will get closed.
Parrothead Renee says, I've been so tempted to buy a mini crock pot after seeing Slapstick's video. Yes. Amazing. I love watching Christopher and the kiddos.
Yeah, Christopher watched all the Taken movies 2 weeks ago. I get in my thing, I love watching movies
Chris
over and over again.
Tetherball skills, nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We've been on for an hour and a half. But
do you have a llama named Tina by any chance? No? Okay. Just check.
Okay. What is that from?
Napoleon Dynamite. Vote for Pedro.
Never a fan of that movie. That movie and Nacho Libre.
Nacho?
Don't like that movie at all.
We've had the diarrhea since the Easters.
Casey said, thanks for the live stream. Have a great night. Good luck to the fasting. Ready to join you guys tomorrow.
Awesome.
Renee said, I scored a full bullet kit for $15.
Wow.
That's cool.
Now, don't forget, we want to see your eggs.
Yep,
Decorate
do that.
your eggs.
If you haven't gone over and sign up for the Keto Crate giveaway, we'll do that drawing.
Give that away.
So, guys, thank you for joining us. We may pop in for a live somewhere between now and Monday, but we will do Keto on the Couch Monday live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
And if in case we don't talk to you between now and then, happy Easter, happy Passover. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.